welcome once again to Narrowboat Natterings, and here we are doing yet another vlog that was never intended. I single-handed up the 11 locks of the Curdworth flight yesterday, coming in from the Coventry Canal onto the Birmingham Fazeley Canal, and now moving up into Birmingham today. So here we are with Mrs. Lumsden just coming into the first lock of the day, and we get through one more lock before disaster strikes, hence the need for this vlog. I'm looking forward to a week around the Birmingham canals on the Birmingham main line and some of those loops, and I'm going to try and do a load of sort of historical, more heritagey, documentary type stuff. Get a few bits of content in the bag to cover me over the winter and that sort of thing. So I'd set this itinerary up, which is quite tight. I knew I was always going to be up against it a little bit. I've set off this morning from Curdworth, which is where I'd got the boat to, and I'm 2 locks in, and the gearbox selector cable has decided to snap. Fantastic. So I'm supposed to be meeting somebody at 11:30. That's not going to happen. I've got to get up the Aston flight. I've got to get up the Farmers Bridge flight into Birmingham before this evening, because obviously once I kind of get past a certain point here, there's nowhere really safe to moor. So I'm under pressure. So I phoned RCR, rescue people, and they've got an engineer who's currently working on another job, and then he's going to come to me and he's going to replace my cable. So hey ho, there you go. That's a great start, isn't it? But these are the rigours of a narrowboat vlogger, no doubt.
Do you want a cup of tea?
Mrs. Lumsden, I'd love a cup of coffee, actually. Coffee will cheer me up. Not that I'm terribly sad. I'm just deflated.
Can I be terribly sad?
No, don't be terribly. If you're terribly sad, it affects me.
Good.
Oh, there she is. Look, on the end of the cable. Oh, this is the broken bit here. Oh dear. So some beautiful autumn day today. Those colours now, particularly when the sun comes onto them. Really lovely. Unfortunately, we're right by the busy A38. And actually beyond and through the other side there is Castle Vale. For those of you that don't know, Castle Vale used to be the airfield where they flew all the Spitfires out of, because just up there, and we'll be going past it later, is the Jaguar Landrover works, where they used to build those marvels of the skies that helped us win the war. There she sits, stranded. It's a beautiful backdrop though. So now I'm desperately trying to find a way of saving a bit of time. So what we're going to do, I'm going to empty this lock. So I'm down there, and I'm going to bring it through. I will be the horse. So at least once the engineer has sorted out the cable, I haven't got to waste time waiting for this. We'll have got another lock out of the way. So I'm only finding myself about 10 minutes, but it all counts. Even the locks don't want to work.
Today, I am a horse. Dear God, is it not enough that you bless me with Mrs. Lumsden? A life of poverty and no Sunday dinner. What have you got against my boat? Good. I am a horse.
So this is all radically changing the plan a little bit, or it's putting the plan at risk. So waiting for the engineer now. It's now saying 1 o'clock. Problem I've got is it's from where I am now, it's 6 hours up to the top of the Farmers Bridge flight, which means I'm probably going to be doing the last couple of locks in the dark. That's if he does get here at 1 o'clock and he does a quick fix. I have taken off the cable, so half his job's done. But you know how these things go. There'll be something else. So we'll see. My alternative is I moor up just before the bottom of the Aston flight, or I moor up at Star City, because there was some work I needed to do with an artist friend of mine up at Bordesley Junction, which will mean I need to go around that Duddeston flight side of things. That's certainly not going to happen today, so I'm probably going to have to pull that in later in the week. So what else am I going to do? So the plan that I've got this week, without Mrs. L, although she's with me today to get up into Brum. So the plan that I have is to do some stuff around the difference between Brindley's original old main line, the old sort of twisty thing, against how Telford then improved that. So that's one thing I want to do. I want to do a bit around the Galton cutting, the tunnel, and Telford's aqueduct to Engine Arm and stuff like that. So a little bit around there. And probably do some stuff around Salford Junction as well. So how that sort of the Tame Valley, the Grand Union, and obviously the Birmingham Fazeley that I'm on now. So a bit of all that will also be quite a good bit of stuff. But obviously this today is putting everything a little bit at risk. Come on, step in here. Look at Mrs. Lumsden. You see, this is what keeps right. This is what keeps me smiling in amongst all the adversary. Start that again. This is what keeps me going. What keeps me smiling. This beautiful piece of art that is in my arms. Human art, the love of my life. Is there anything else I need to say? No. This keeps me going, and it's so nice to have her here today whilst the boat's broken down.
Yes, it's lovely. Did you want a drink, sorry?
Yes, I guess so. Let's have a drink. Whiskey. No. Okay. So we're away. Some 4¼ hours after the cable snapped, we're away. It is going to mean that I'm going to be doing a bit of locking in the dark later on, but I do need to get up into Birmingham. There aren't any really safe places between here and sort of Gas Street, so such is life. Here we go. And so, to my great surprise, we made it up into Brum before nightfall. Here we are on the Aston flight, absolutely flew up there, then into the Farmers Bridge flight, nailed that as well. So I'd called my brother earlier in the day to see if I could get his help. Ian, you'd met him before in previous vlogs, and also a good friend of ours, Kathy, she joined us as well. We didn't see another boat all day, so we were able to put all the locks into our favour. Loved it. Please like, subscribe and comment, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.